So
what I got on. They be like, hey Brandon, what you got on? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. That's split. That's split.
I swear to God, I can eat, sleep, and make love in these.
Taylor Gang. Taylor Gang.
The Back Me Out 2000s. What we doing?
What are those? What are
Excuse me, sweetheart. Can I get your phone number?
What's up, people? Welcome back to Color Made Kicks. This is episode 204. Today we're going to go through a couple Jordan 6 colorways and a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Man, how's everybody doing? Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, like and share the video, all that good stuff. Say something in the chat so we can see who's all rocking and rolling. What's up, Angelia? I see you. What's up? What's up? What's up? No, what's the word, man? It's raining.
It's raining out here. But we here though. On time. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It is what it is.
What's up, people? What's up, Miss King? I see you in the chat. All right. Before we get into tonight's episode, I want to shout out to everybody that tuned into the prophecies last night. They tried it again. But I'm not having it. I'm not having it. But shout out to everybody that was part of the prophecies last night. If y'all haven't seen it, make sure y'all go check that out. The episode was entitled, Will You Cross the Line? What will you do? What won't you do? So make sure you go check that out on the Color Made channel. What's up, Lady B? I see you in the chat. Let's get into sneaker, people. Let's get into sneaker court. So if you get court slipping, we will put you on blast. Don't get exposed.
Order in the court.
Officer, I got one question for you. Sir, I got one question for you. What are those? What are those?
Start off here. I've been looking for a certain phone number for a while now. Ever since my uncle has been getting rid of these motherfuckers. No. I've been looking for the number so I can partake and, help the cause, man. We're trying to help the cause. I'm going to just call these. Don't do that, yo. I'm going to just call these the call ISIS, man. What's up, man?
I feel bad even being from Southwest anymore, man.
What's up, Maryland? I see you in the chair. Resident Painted Asses here. What's up, people? What's up, man? How y'all doing? We in sneaker court right now. If y'all see any violations such as these, make sure y'all send it in to me or no, so we can expose these people for the faux pas that they be doing and the nonsense that's going on out here in these streets. Y'all need to help y'all people.
Yeah.
And y'all need to put these people on blast, man. Put these people on blast, man. No, you rocking, man. No socks. It's team no socks.
Yeah, they be making me look bad. Yeah, full about socks. I got feet out right now as well. But this shit right here makes me look bad. These is my peoples, the team no sock people.
Right.
Super, super bad out here.
Super duper bad, people. This is a bad John. Super bad John. I don't even know if we could clarify these as slides or socks. I see Maryland talking about his heels dirty. I think that his heel being dirty may be the least of his worries. Because this his pants is dirty, the shoes is dirty, he just dirty.
Yeah.
He just a dirty ball, man. Yeah, he just a dirty ball of Maryland. We have to stop the madness, people. This is out of bounds, man. This is truly out of bounds, man. I can't tell. And if anybody knows the number for ICE, please forward it to me. Cause I'm gonna be calling. I'm normally against snitching, but
I ain't going
I'm
that.
I'm calling. I'm calling. I'm calling. Get these niggas out of here. I'm calling.
That's crazy. But
I
yeah,
don't care. I'm calling.
this is bad right here, man.
It's a bad joint, man. It's a bad joint. Y'all let me know in the chat in the comment section what y'all thoughts are, man. Let's see what else we have for the people today, man. I'm glad that today is Jordan's 6th day because wait a minute, Marilyn, is that the real number?
She didn't post that, did she?
Yeah, that's not the real number, Marilyn. I need the real number, people. I need the real number, man. Somebody let me know the real number, man. All right, but like I was saying, I'm glad that today is Jordan's 6th day because Jordan 6 is actually the number where Jordan started getting like confused. Like people started making fakes, people started making all these different collabs that branch off from the original Jordan 6 model. So I'll just entitle this, What Number is Those?
Mm. Yeah, they, sixes have been widely replicated in the fake market. And then Jordan Brand themselves went crazy with certain, faux pas when it came to duplicating the 6 and putting it, mashing it with other. It was just crazy.
That's a fact. And not only he got the Adidas socks on, so that don't match. And I know y'all see that Jordan Jumpman logo on the back, but we always try to help y'all out or explain to y'all that any retro Jordan normally has a number. So if it don't say retro 1 through whatever it may be, even like we go up to like 15, 16, maybe even 17 on a good day, we will rock with those. But if it don't have a number, it's not a certified. Like we're not doing that. Don't just go in the store and pick up anything just because it got a Jordan Jumpman logo on it. That's what I'm trying to say, people.
Absolutely.
So Nizzle. It's Team Nizzle. It's Team Nizzle.
They're not
Nizzle.
Ms. Maryland Air Jordan 1 highs, actually. The ones in the background the other person had on
Right.
Jordan 1 highs. They're not mids.
Let me see. Yeah, they Jordan 1 highs. They Jordan 1 highs.
Mids
maybe she's saying his colorway is just mid. maybe she just said his colorway is just mid, man. But yeah, get it together, people. Get it together, man. Get it together. All right. Last but not least, and I'll get into these a little bit later and show y'all what they really supposed to look like. But the clear people, they kind of go their own direction. So we're gonna call these the Dickies. What's up, man? What's the word? How we feel? Let me see if I can get it up for y'all. What's up? What we doing? What we doing out here, people? What we doing?
I hate this trend.
Why you hate it, no?
This is a trend I hate. I despise dirty, balled up sneaks on grown-ups.
That's a fact.
And they take a shoe that our culture has revered as being, a clean classic shoe that we put on when we getting fresh, when we getting fly. Air Force One, and other cultures will take that and dog it up and just wear it as a dog shoe that means nothing. And that bothers me.
That's a fact. It bothers me as well because it shows that you just don't care. Like you don't care about you don't care. You don't respect the culture. You don't care about how it's representing. You just don't care, man. You just don't care. So, yeah. Um, I don't know now. You look like Team No Socks.
Yeah, another thing. He got little anklets on his joint. I can see the black down there, but yeah,
I
like
don't know. I don't know if that's an anklet or his feet or the sneaker. I don't know.
I know a lot of people. I know we got people that's in the chat that are not fans of Air Force Ones, but Air Force One is a clean, classic, crisp sneaker, and it's a sneaker that actually holds up well over time. I know in our culture we one and done or two and done,
Right.
but for the most part, other people will rock these until they die, and that because they have a real good shelf life, or they have a not shelf life, wear life. Like you can wear the hell out of these, and they're going to continue to still keep their form, their shape. It's not going to fall apart. They're going to look dirty as hell and beat up, but they still going to be a good shoe to own at a very, very reasonable price.
That's a fact. Yeah, that is a Wawa. That is a Wawa, Merrill.
Yeah, that's the Wawa. You could tell.
Y'all know I'll be on my late night Wawa trip. It is a
You see it
Wawa.
on Wawa, man.
That's a fact. Now, remember a day in town before Tim's was a thing that we used to wear sneaks to school in the snow and shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
sneakers was everything, man. You wore sneakers everywhere.
That's a fact. That's a fact. But these are the Dickies, people. Y'all let me know if y'all rocking or no, man. What are we doing here?
We're getting the fuck away from these people. He's mad.
That's a fact. All right, people. That was this week's edition of Sneaker Court. As always, don't get caught slipping, or we will put y'all on blast. And if anybody sees any violation, please snap a quick pic and send it in to me or Nell so we can address it, man. All right. Let's see if anybody did anything good today in Sneaker Check, people. What's up?
Man. Sneaker check. It is. We at this time we always talk about what the theme is, and it's Splash Wednesday. So either we allow you to splash, put your best outfit on that you rocking, or what's your favorite six. And if you ain't do that, whatever sneaker that's on your wish list is always a trending topic as well. So we had some people that participated in the chat this week, myself included, splashing, and also what my favorite six is. So let's get right into it. Who do we have post? And here we had the Slaughter Gang. We had Nadine Slaughter of the Slaughter Gang. She posted, a couple of pics of her family, and also she posted a couple of pictures of some sixes that she said was her favorites.
All right, so in honor of Splash Wednesday, let's go to the family pick first and see if we could see what's going on here.
Yeah, so we got her daughter and her oldest daughter. Is that?
Yeah, I think it's Seminar.
Yeah. Seminar. So she got on a Jordan 1 patent leathers.
That's a fact. Fire.
Which we talked about being one of our favorites here on the show.
Slaughter Gang, what up?
And the young man looks like he got the MMRs on, which is the Mason joints that everybody is wearing.
Yeah, I do see a lot of people wearing them now.
Dope shoe. I got them in my collection. Top up there, got the black ones. Dope shoe is definitely a shoe that has taken on life. I think it may have even replaced the Alexander McQueen's.
I ain't mad at it.
You see the McQueen's. They are play on the the
Chucks.
Hell, I couldn't even think the Chucks with a thick, which gives it some flair and some flavor and also some fashion. So both of them is a thing. Some are in her Atlanta Falcons jersey. Go Falcons.
Why you saying that? Since you love football, how do you feel about girls wearing football jerseys?
I'm not mad at it. I think it's sexy. I think it's dope. often, women didn't embrace sports, but now we're starting to see them embrace sports, at an all-time high, especially here in the city of Philadelphia. I know, neither one of us are Eagles fans, but we did see how the city united around the team last year, and 95% of the girls and women that, walk these streets had an Eagles jersey on, or, talk about the Eagles. So shout outs to those ladies or women who are up on a sport.
That's a fact. I think it's super sexy as well. So shout out to the ladies. Y'all know I love.
It reminds us of the jersey days when we was
Right.
back in the 90s when everybody had on jerseys.
Right.
And the girls had on the jersey dresses. Shout out
Right.
to us for definitely putting Mitchell and Ness is a Philadelphia company here, but it put the world on for those. Everybody was rocking on those jerseys back then, and still is to this day.
That's a fact. I always think it's super sexy women that partake in not only watching and knowing a little bit about the sport, but also wearing the merch. So shout out to y'all.
Oh,
Shout out to y'all. All right, now what's up? Who next?
So we had heavy starter gang activity. Our resident pain in the ass. She hit us up before the show. She hit us up hours, ago, saying it's Splash Wednesday. We said, yeah, you supposed to be coming on. She chickened out, as she always does, but she posted, her Splash, and it's also a football jersey, and it's one of those Eagles jerseys that we was talking about. And she paired her Eagles jersey, her Jalen Hurts jersey, Super Bowl winning jersey, winning quarterback. Good.
So while we here, how far are we from the beginning of the season? I see preseason going right now.
We are 3 weeks away. Season starts September 4th. Actually, this kickoff is here in Philadelphia on Thursday with the Cowboys facing the Eagles. So we got a rivalry right off the bat. The first game of the season, the Eagles are looking to defend their Super Bowl title. And they're doing it in grand style on Thursday night, prime time, against a division rival, the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay.
So right here, we got Maryland splashing. She loves her ones. As we all know, these are the black and chrome ones right here with her Jalen Hurts jersey. So shout outs to her. She's always, putting on for her team, also putting on for the ones. She's a big supporter of not only Jordan Lahaz, but also the Lows, because she was a Travis Scott fan, which we know is a Jordan 1 low.
Shout out to you, pain in the ass. The jersey's fire, even though, I'm a Jalen Hurts fan. See, I'm not a Green Team fan, but I like Jalen Hurts. He's cool.
Yeah, real good brother.
All right, before we get up to the next one, she said, is the bet going on? Like, what we doing?
We're not worried about that right now.
All right, let's do one more and sneaker check.
Because it's Splash Wednesday, we're going to talk about our our sixes this week. We talked about the fives in detail last week, and we showed you our favorites. Right. We're going to show you our favorite sixes. We're going to talk a little bit more about the sixes. It's an iconic shoe in certain colorways, but let's go to someone who is splashing. Looks a little different. I always show myself in jeans or activewear, and I wanted to show myself formal so people don't have to play with now. Like, he definitely can put it on just like the best of them, man.
Solid. I ain't mad with it. All right, tell the people what's going on here.
So this is my official work picture. This is the picture that is on my company's website. As you can see, that's me. I'm in a suit with the handle, my sales manager title on there as well. So, you just sometimes you got to show up and show out, you know what I mean? And let people know not to play with you. But, this is Splash Wednesdays, and sometimes I go to work. I don't go to work like this. This was a one-off when professional one day and take a picture. So this is my rendition of me going to work dressed up. I used to do this every day though. She knows,
right?
Back some years ago when I worked at the bank, every day I was suited and booted. Every day going to work in the suit. I shed my cape, I call it, and was able to wear regular clothes. I rejoiced because I was in a suit for 18 years.
She said this picture day.
I had to take a picture when I changed positions and became a manager, so I had to have something a little bit more professional than me just in a polo. But this is it right here. So you know what I mean. It's, we splashing. So sometimes you got to splash like this, and it
I ain't
ain't.
mad at it. I ain't mad at it. What's happening? Somebody trying to throw you something. I don't know what's going on. What's up,
You
Nate?
always
Florida
talk,
gang, what up?
bro.
This ain't me. Ain't me. She said it. I can't. What's up, Miss King? I see you in the chat.
Shout outs to the ladies out there.
They just trying to show you some love, man.
I take my flowers. I ain't mad at it. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, people. That was the sneaker check for today. Shout out to everybody who posted. And like always, y'all can continue to go over to my Facebook page and post
Yeah.
on today's thing up until next week, people. All right. Do we want to do a quick splash Wednesday first or get into the Jordan 6 colorway?
Let's see your splash. You seen my splash? I put it to y'all in 4K. I want you to show his splash, and then we can get into a quick six, as we gonna call it tonight.
Okay. Maryland, just put the question in the chat. Stop the nonsense. We'd have been here several million times already. All right, I'm gonna do a quick, simple splash Wednesday for y'all. Not nothing too crazy, but this is just in honor of it being hot. So because when it's hot, I pull out my ball shorts. So I've been sitting on these for a minute now. These are Crenshaw custom ball shorts. So if you could see the 60 on the bottom, if y'all don't know, that's for Rolling 60s, with Nipsey was a part of. So I haven't even worn these yet. I probably had these for like a year so far. This is something that I break out normally for like a walk on the boardwalk, maybe a little family event, something of that nature. I'll just bring out something that's comfortable and casual, but still fly at the same time. So this is my Crenshaw, as y'all can see, the baby blue and the royal blue colorway ball shorts. And we'll just pair that with a blue TaylorMade Kicks t-shirt. So if anybody needs any TaylorMade Kicks merch, make sure y'all hit me up. We got these in all sizes and colors, and different matches as well. So if you need any TaylorMade Kicks merch, just holler at me, man. And we'll finish that look off with what the white girl should have did, is a fresh pair of falsies, man. So a never been worn, fresh out the box. As y'all can see, the shoelaces are still a little bit tight. So I haven't worn these yet. Break out the fresh falsies just to give it a little color pop at the bottom. And you can never go wrong with a pair of clean, crispy Air Force Ones.
Never.
Something short, something sweet, something simple, but still a little fly, man. That's what it is. People splash Wednesdays. What's the word?
Yeah, that's dope, yo. Like you said, you can't go wrong with an Air Force One. You can't go wrong with comfort. Like you show comfortable stuff, but definitely get you in the door. Whether it's a cool, chill evening, you know what I mean, or you hugging the block, or like you said, you walk on the boardwalk, which a lot of people is doing. The boardwalk has been resurrected this year. I think end of last summer and the beginning and all of this summer, everybody's flocking to the beach.
That's a fact.
Pools, a lot of water. So why not hit the boardwalk in something comfortable, but also classic at the same time. Shout out to you for splashing on this great Wednesday with your fly look. And if you need TaylorMade merch, like he said, don't forget to holler at us. Make sure, no matter if it's TaylorMade Kicks, Game 7, You know,
Game 7, Raw Honey Prophecies, make it make sense. All of the above, people. We are here. We got flavors for y'all. We got flavors for y'all.
yeah.
Get y'all merch up. Get y'all merch up.
Shout out, shout out. Hold up, before we move on, Terry. Shout outs to Ish. Ish is going to have a special guest on Raw Honey. Y'all might know him from what is that? What was that? What was that show? Empire.
I can't.
Special guest Hakeem coming on Raw Honey. So shout outs to.
I can't. I can't. All right. I think our resident painted ass has her question for you. What do you think about this?
Let's read this. Dick's been taking over my TV with their commercials lately. What the deal? Oh my God, Merlin, do you not pay attention to us here?
No, she don't.
Every Wednesday, we give you the latest and greatest and up-to-date news. We told you weeks ago that Dick's and Foot Locker merged. Foot Locker was bought out by Dick's Sporting Goods to make the biggest, largest apparel retail sneaker giant in the world. So Dick's has acquired Foot Locker. So you're going to start to see more commercials with Dick's than you see anything else because they acquired Foot Locker. So yes, that's why you got more commercials. So you heard it here first. Dick's bought Foot Locker and created the largest retail space that for apparel, sporting apparel out there. So yes, Dick's is running the game right now. So actually, when you're buying something from Foot Locker, you're actually buying it from Dick's.
It sounds kind of crazy to say shout out to Dick's.
Yeah, shout out.
but shout out to Dick's, man. They didn't came through for me or no more than a time or two. With a pair of sneaks that we've been waiting on. So shout out to them.
Shout out to them. They actually took it back to the way it used to be when sneaker releases came out, when they would have a list and first serve, and you got there, you sit online, you got a pair, or you can actually walk in the store on any given day and put your name on a list and not have to worry about hitting a raffle or whatever the case may be. So shout outs to Dick's, man. They came back and solidified a lot of things when it came to the sneaker market and getting releases again.
That's a fact. Look at this one.
Oh, nasty ass.
All right, people, let's go through some of these Jordan 6 colorways. Wait a minute, man. What is happening in the chat? Dick's is the bomb. One day we're gonna grow up, people, but it ain't gonna be today. Dick's is the bomb is wild. All right, let's go through some of these Jordan 6 colorways, people. First, how do you feel about the 6s in general now, and where do they rank for you?
They cool. Like I said before, is a law right within there. Like, and when I say a law, 6, 7s, 8s, and at the time it was 9s as well that sat on the shelf. It wasn't like a run to the store and I need these because it just wasn't it. But over the years, now that they retroed and now you start to understand, you start to see things with your grown eye versus kid eye, you see that they dope. And there's a couple of shoes right there on the top that are instant classics in the 6 family. Starting.
All right. Hold on. Before we go into those, I just want to say that when Jordan 6s first came out, what is this? 1990, I believe, 91, something like that. I wasn't in my Jordan phase at this time. I wasn't a fan of this particular design. Shout out to Tinker Hadfield, who designed the 3s that changed Nike. But I wasn't a fan of Jordan 6s when they first dropped. But I did have a Chinese friend who had the infrared 6s when they first came out. And when I seen them in the store, I was like, But when he had them on, it
was hot.
I was like, they a little fire. They a little, maybe I slept on them. Like maybe I was sleeping. But all right, so we can get into where you want to start with the Carmines?
Start with the Carmines. This is a dope, iconic colorway for the six. The Jordan 6 Carmines returned from its original form in 2021. That was a retro. In nearly 20 years, old colorway made its first appearance in the 1991-92 season. And this brought a whole new different design of color blocking. So this is where, we've seen a lot more color blocking in the shoe for the Jordan brand. The Jordan 6 Carmines, as you can see, combines red, white, black colorways to represent the Chicago Bulls signature color. And the upper featured bold red and white colors help the models pop on foot. From there, the upper meets the black soles and the icy blue. I know, T, that's your favorite.
Right. Translucent bottom.
Absolutely. So yeah, this is a shoe that came out during the 1991-92 season. It was first retroed in 2008, again in 2012. With the Jordan Man logo appeared on this model in 2012, and then 2021 is when they brought it back again, which you're looking at right now.
Okay. All right. Yeah, this is definitely a top 5, if not the top colorway. Well, arguably with the infrareds, I would say. A top colorway in Jordan 6s. This is an iconic sneaker. Most sneakerheads or collectors will have this shoe. I don't have a pair of these currently, but I will be grabbing a pair. And the price for these is actually like really reasonable right now. So if anybody wants to grab a pair of Carmine 6s, it's a good time to grab these right now. That's a fire colorway.
I actually got these Carmines maybe 10 years ago now. I got them when they released in, what was that? In 2000, well, not 10 years ago, but 6 years ago, in 2021 or 2018. I actually went to Flight Club and purchased these because, it was a hype around these shoes. I love red and white.
They actually look cute on girls, Maryland.
Yeah, 6s is super dope girl shoes. And at one point, a lot of the girls was rocking the 6s more than it was because, it looked really good on their feet. So I got a pair of these. I got the Carmines here. I got a pair of Columbia Blues as well. And I got the Georgetowns. I love the Carmines. I probably wore them out 3 times. And they're up in my actual room, in my collection in my room.
So if y'all see the actual Splash Wednesday promo pic, I think you're wearing them in that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Me and Beans are standing out there on the corner, and I got the Carmines on my feet. Shout outs to my dog Beans. Happy birthday, Beans.
That's a fact. It was his birthday the other day, and I was like, when did this little nigga get a beard? Shout out to my nigga Beans. All right, let's see what's happening. All right. The chrome joints, we cool on those. The Olympic joints, how do you feel about them?
The Olympic joints is fire. These are definitely a go-to in the sneaker community because they were the Olympic Jordan 6s. Classic shoe. It was released in 2000. And also was released again this season in the Paris Olympics. So pays homage to the United States red, white, and blue. Dope shoe, for what it represents. And this is another shoe that if you're looking for it, if you like the colorway, that you can get under retail right now on StockX. So retail for this shoe when it came out was $200. It's crazy because this shoe just released on 8/3. So this shoe just released last year, 8/3/2024. I don't know what year I'm in. This released last year, price point of $200, and it is currently trending under retail right now. If you're looking for a size 8, they're $139, and if you're looking for a size 10, they're $136. So that is a steal for these shoes.
I don't know if I said this before, but that navy blue color in general is like a sleeper. People might not have it like in their top of colors or colorways, but that navy blue always like sits a little different. I know people love the black and all that, but this navy blue, not just on this sneaker, but just that color period is like it always is a go for me.
For sure.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it.
So true.
All right, let's get into the infrareds.
Yeah,
Let's
these
get into the infrared. So if y'all don't know, people, this particular sneaker is the sneaker that Jordan was wearing when they won their first championship, when they beat the Lakers. So this sneaker holds a lot of nostalgia value, a classic shoe. Like I said, probably the top colorway in Jordan 6s. It's suede. So I think that these come off better in suede than leather. This is a fire shoe. Like when you see it in person, this picture really doesn't do it justice. It's just a fire sneaker. What do you
fire
guys say about it?
fire sneaker. This is what made the Jordan brand, the Jordan 6, so iconic. I think if you didn't have this colorway, which you were going to have this colorway because this is their playoff colorway
Right.
here, but I think if they didn't have this colorway, that the 6s would have been like what the 2s were for a very long time. Just afterthoughts.
Okay.
But this colorway right here, along with the Carmines, I think, and then with the Olympics, because they're, Jordan had those on as well.
Right.
But if you didn't have these infrared ones, I don't think that this number would have had the significance that it has now.
Oh, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. And like I said, the Jordan 6s grew on me, and it's because of this colorway right here. What's up, Rhonda? I see you in the chat. All right. Let's see what else we got over here. What's up, people? Y'all can put y'all favorite colorways in the chat or in the comment section as well. Now, the UNC 6s dropped in 2022. I got these.
That's
How you feel about the UNC 6s?
God damn, that's my, North Carolina, outside of my school, Penn State is my favorite university of all time. This colorway, the white and teal, the white and Carolina blue. Let me not disrespect the colorway because it has its own name. The white and Carolina blue is amazing. It is a beautiful shoe. When you see it in person, it is well done. I think the Carolina blue with that icy bottom
Right.
takes it over the top, and then with the back having that patch on the back,
Right.
gave this shoe this so much character.
That's a fact. I'm big into details, so I love when they do different shit, like put this Jordan patch on the back of the sneaker. I have these. I haven't worn them yet. I don't know if I will wear them. They just might sit in the collection. But a super fire sneaker, a great colorway.
Sure.
Some people believe that UNC blue is the best blue, and I know you're a royal blue guy. So how do you feel?
Well, I'm a blue. I don't care. Blue, I can go royal blue, Carolina blue, but this right here is sexy. When you see this, it's no other color like it. That
Right.
it flows so well, especially with the blue. I mean the white and then the black. Top tier.
That's a fact. Y'all let me know in the chat and in the comment section. Which blue are y'all? Are y'all UNC or Carolina blue, or baby blue, or are you royal blue or navy blue? What is your favorite color of blue? All right, let's see what else we got over here. It ain't gonna be too much in the 6s, people, but we'll pull up the ones that make sense. Those red Toros over there is like a cult classic for people that are into different shit or just shit that's out of the way. But let's get into the Travis 6s.
Yeah, I think the Travis 6s revitalized the 6 a lot because when Travis dropped these, people went crazy. Just how people went crazy for the and Travis did these in 2 colorways. He did these khaki color ones, and he also did the green. And a lot of people reveres the green ones as the best colorway there is, with the
Right.
right behind it. But this is a dope colorway. I like how the orange and the brown goes together. I have a pair of these as gift as a birthday gift that I received some years ago. But yes, these are dope. And have them in my collection. They will sit in my collection as a collector's piece.
Can you find a price for Resident Pain in the Ass?
For which ones? These ones?
Yeah.
So if you go on StockX, these was released in 2021 at a $250 price point. For her size, what is she in men's? 11, 12, 13?
I can't. I think 11,
These are,
12 maybe. Let's give us a price for 11 and a 12.
all right. So for a men's 11, they're $300. And for a man's 12, they're $343.
That
So
bottom is fire.
the bottom is crazy. The bottom is crazy. So these shoes are under or slightly above retail, which for a Travis Scott, for a Jordan 6 Travis Scott, that is not bad. And the details on this shoe are immaculate.
All right, how do you feel about the little pocket joints on the side?
I loved it because I think it gave it character. I like the ones on the side to the left and right. I didn't like the ones that's inside.
Okay.
The zipper joints. But, I deal with it just because of is the Travis Scott. Not just because of Travis Scott. I like the details of it. It gives the shoe some character and then takes it away from just a traditional Jordan 6.
That's a fact. All right, let's see what else we got going on over here. All right, we don't need to talk about the aquas. All right, the Bordeaux's. This sneaker is mainly iconic for, if y'all don't know, this is the sneaker that he wore. Like, I don't know if that was a commercial or whatever he did with Michael Jackson, but this is the sneaker that he had on when he was with Michael Jackson. So that's why this sneaker is extremely important to the history or the nostalgia of just that time period. Is when you see the two Mikes together, Michael Jordan and Mike Jackson. And Michael Jordan was even dancing in that joint, I remember. So Mike had these on in that joint. What do you think about the Bordeaux's?
I never liked these. Because I just thought they were a cheaply made shoe. Again, remember we said we passed on the 6s.
Right.
And outside of the infrareds, outside of the Carmines, and outside of probably the Olympic joints, we walked past these. And you had some other people that liked them, that loved them, but these weren't in my top check fours for a long time.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm not a fan of this colorway, but it is important to the history of the 6s in that time period. All right, let's see what else we got over here. Georgetown, you got these, I believe.
Got the Georgetowns, definitely got the Georgetowns. Shout outs to my guy, and one of the reasons why I got the Georgetowns is coming up, we was real heavy fans of the Georgetown Hoyas because
that's a fact.
We had a guy who for a long time represented Philly and still represents Philly. He's out of the Virginia Beach area, and that's Allen Iverson. He was a Georgetown alum, and he wore a lot of Jordans at his time and when he was with Georgetown, even though he's a Reebok signee now. But Allen Iverson wore these, and Georgetown is sponsored by the Jordan brand. So they get all different colors, waist sneakers, and one of the 6s are iconic, and along with the 11s that they get as well.
All right, so I want to say that's what I'm about to tell you, Maryland. It's like a cream grayish. It's like in between cream and gray and navy blue. So the Georgetown colors are like I would say like a different kind of gray. They have their own like gray.
Yeah, they got their own gray.
Right. So it's the Georgetown colors. If y'all know the Georgetown Hoyas, it's the Georgetown Hoya colorway. When this sneaker dropped, I slept on it, but my brother got them and Nell got them. And when you see them in person, like a lot of other sneakers, it's just fire. It's a fire sneaker.
And it came in an edition, and it came in a box that was different than the boxes that Nike was putting out. This came with a box that had history to the 6. So this came in a special box. I don't know if I have it in my room here. I might have it in the other room.
I was traveling, yo.
But do I? Yes, I do. Hold on one second.
This is the Jordan 6 Georgetown Hoya colorway, people. And they're actually at a pretty good price right now. If anybody wants to grab these as well.
Yeah, they got a great price on these. When you see them in person, you're actually the material that they made these with is phenomenal.
Right, it's like a higher quality suede on these.
Higher quality suede. It's a phenomenal shoe. It's a greatly made shoe, and it's a beautiful colorway. Can I find? Oh yeah, here it is. So this is the box that it came in. So it has all the different Jordans on them.
That box is fire.
All right. Then when you open the box, you pull them out. These beautiful things. So great shoe. When you see them in person, great colorway. And the gray and blue together pop. Shout outs to Georgetown and the Jordan brand for creating this colorway. It's dope shoe.
That's a fact. That's a fact. All right, I think we only have one or two more over here in the Jordan 6s. I don't know if that's the Travis Scott colorway.
And I know we talked about the Carmines. This is what the Carmines look like in person. So this is this bright cherry red. These are the Carmines here with the icy bottom. I wore these, so my bottoms are going to be a little walked in, but
Right.
still have the original tie-up. I never untied these. So when I got them out the box, I just put them on, slip my foot into them, put my jeans over them, and there was the look. So sometimes you just gotta do your 1-2, and sometimes a look comes, like we said, like this is Splash Wednesday. We talked before. Sometimes a look just come together from the throw on.
That's a fact.
That day we was at a barbecue and I was late and I didn't even feel like going, but I said let me go check that out and just do something on, and it became a look that now was cemented in history and is a part of our show.
That's a fact. All right, people. So this is the Travis Scott olive colorway. This may be held as the top colorway for the Travis Scott line. A lot of people love this particular sneaker, and most of the sneakerheads and collectors probably got a pair of these.
Yes, and these right now, if you wanted these on StockX, they were priced at, and these came out in 2019. So just to know the staying power that this shoe has, it came out at a price point of $250. And right now, if I wanted to purchase these on StockX, I'm going to pay $330. What you know, T knows, and a few other people may know, this is a still for this shoe. Popped off the 6, and a lot of people collect this and like the shoe a lot. This a head. You got this on your foot. People know what you got on your foot.
That's a fact.
It's by the color, just by the design. They know you got a Travis Scott on it, and they're gonna look at you and probably give you a head nod, or you know what you're doing.
That's a fact. Yeah, Jordan 6s. I like the bottoms on these giants.
I might get these. These might be a good.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it. I like that different shit on the back. I like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, these might be God. I might have to get these.
All right, I think that's it. In the 6s, as far as important colorways, there's other things sprinkled here and there, but nothing really of importance. Maybe just the jean joints, or the Gatorades. Either one of those.
This is a shoe, as we talked about at the beginning of the show, that is so knocked off. People knocked off, meaning they create knockoffs There were Jordans that the no-name Jordans that we talk about all the time that you see on people's feet that we bring this sneaker court are a rendition of a 6, of somewhat of a 6.
Right.
So, I know we talked about we like a couple of pair, but the 6s kind of was one of those forgotten numbers, or just jumped over the 6 and went to another number or something. But yeah, a lot of the Jordans that you see now in the store that you can get that has a Jordan logo is actually a silhouette of a 6.
That's a fact. All right, people. Does anybody else have any more questions or comments that they need to get out? Is anything coming up on the sneakers app that we need to let people know?
Yeah.
I know it's a 12 dropping soon.
Yeah, I'm confused. Did they
What?
come out? I feel like I got them already. But I feel like I got the French Blues somewhere around here. French Blue 12s are coming out this weekend.
The French Blues drop a lot.
Okay.
The French Blues drop a lot because it's a popular colorway. But they fire.
They dropped it this weekend. That's what's on the sneakers at right now. Also, we got the Shatter Backboards.
Shatter Backboard 1s.
They're dropping.
Coming on the 22nd.
Those I need.
Okay.
I am a fan of that orange and black colorway, orange, black, and white colorway. I need those. I think orange will be our color of autumn or fall, whatever one it is that you call it. We're transitioning to September real soon to be here before you know it.
So you think orange about to be the new color?
The new color. I've been seeing orange a lot around the towns. I've seen people backing out orange. I've seen orange in a number of different commercials and a number of different things. So orange might be our color this year. What was it last year? Green?
Was green? No, I think we did green the year before that. I don't know if we had a color last year.
What was the color last year in 24? Was it? It was something that everybody had to get their hands on the color or whatever. But I think orange might be the color this year. I'm not mad at orange. I like orange.
Yeah, I don't know if we had a color last year.
No,
we might did. Yeah, we might did. But the Shatter Backboards are about to drop soon, people. Yeah, this colorway is fire. I'm not gonna hold you.
Super.
If I didn't have the ones I had, I would probably grab them. I mean, I might grab these at some point anyway. But yeah, that's fire.
Need these.
Yeah, that's fire.
I need these. So, they're coming out August 16th. We got another one of Nigel Sylvester's. If you know who Nigel Sylvester is, it's the one that they put the bike arrow on the back of his shoe. He has a Jordan 1 low coming out. So it looks like his line is here to stay. With Jordan, you got the French Blues. They're dropping the 16th, which is this Saturday, at a $205 price point. And then those Shattered Backboards are dropping August 23rd at $180.
Look, you know what I think they should have did with these? I think they should have made the toe cap. They should have did the shatter effect on just the toe cap. That would have been crazy.
Yeah, they come out with every damn sneaker, man. I'm broke for 2025. So another 5. We talked about these last week, but you got the New York pink 5s coming out on August 30th at the end of this month, and they're $210 price point. A lot of people have been saying they're gonna get those. I've seen people saying that they can't wait for those to come out. And then we're transitioning to September, which has a very, very, very big release in it. This is going to be Travis Scott month, it seems like, because Travis has a new colorway coming out in September, the white and blue. And a lot of people have been talking about those. And also, we have the Tokyo 5s. I know last week was Jordan 5 week, but the Tokyo 5s come out September. Why that's important is because we haven't seen these sneakers in such a long time. And at one point, it was just a mock-up. It was just a limited release. Iconic is vibrant yellow with black and gray. So you're going to see a lot of people looking to get their hands on this Tokyo 5. So this might be a shoe that if you get your hands on, like a lady, like a Tina Renee, who hits or like a Nadine Slaughter who hits from time to time on certain shoes and is looking to resell, that shoe right there is going to fetch you a lot of money.
All right. Before we get up out of here, Marilyn says she needs to drop some knowledge, and maybe you can speak to this since you have a pair of the shoes. What do you think about what she's saying here?
So whoever is thinking about getting those Asia Wilson sneaks, please get it sized up. I will tell you to do the same thing. They run small, killed my feet. When I wore them, threw them away. I wouldn't say throw them away.
Right.
There's always ways of you being able to return them back to Nike and just getting them resized up. They are very good at making sure that you're comfortable in your shoes because they want you to come back. So I would have sent them back to Nike or whatever you got them from and just got a bigger size, or I would have gifted them and donated them to a young girl or somebody like that. We got back.
Fact. You could still sell those or eBay, whatever.
Absolutely.
Or you could donate them to like a Goodwill joint or put them in one of those containers or something. Somebody could have used them. Don't just throw them in the trash.
Yeah, this is a very I don't know if y'all understand this, but the Asia Wilson's actually the Asia Ones is actually an iconic shoe. Is a shoe that's all her own. She's a 3-time MVP in the WNBA. She's a multiple-time WNBA champion. She's a multiple-time NCAA women's champion. Like, this young lady is doing her thing. She's young still. And, not only does she do her thing in sport, but she also does her thing in fashion. So I would have held on to that shoe, especially being the first pair, because that shoe is going to be rare at some point and you ain't going to be able to get it. And if you kept it, you'll be able to make some money. So don't be so quick to throw your shoes away just because they don't fit or you don't like how they look on your foot. Sometimes you can just send them back, get your money back, or resell them to our place, or we can gift them to a young person who can do some good with them.
That's a fact. All right. Is anything going on? Are you watching anything on TV? What's happening? Nothing's happening right now. You said?
My TV is off.
Not my TV is off.
I read the Bible at night.
Okay.
There's nothing on TV right now that is exciting.
What are y'all watching, people? People in the chat and in the comment section, let us know what y'all watching right there.
I don't be knowing what's out there. So, a couple people at work told me to watch Severance. That's on Apple.
I need to know from the people, has anybody started The Hunting Wives? I heard that was really good. I didn't start it yet, but I heard it was good.
Is that a Tyler Perry joint?
No, it's not a Tyler Perry joint, but it's like the wives is doing some wild shit.
All right. I just be so tired when I come from work. Or I'll catch up on a lot of shit on Sunday though when I'm on. Yeah, what's good on TV now?
What's up, people? Y'all don't got no input?
Football coming.
The chat is being quiet today, man. The chat is being quiet. They're not gonna tell us what they're watching right now. It's all right. Yeah, it's nothing really on. I do have to go back and start Dexter.
Okay. Because
I missed like the last 2 seasons.
Okay. You want to start?
No, not from the beginning, but it's like after the initial like hoopla Dexter, then they brought it back. I'm talking about from the first time they brought it back. I gotta start from there. Yeah, I gotta start from there.
That's what's up.
Is anybody else in the chat watching anything, man? What else is going on, man? I don't watch baseball until the playoffs come. Shout out to my New York Yankees.
Shout out to the Yankees. Shout out to the Phillies, man. Right. Hope our teams are meeting the World Series and we could both, be excited about that, but that probably won't fucking happen.
That's a fact. What's up, Sarah? I see you in the chat. All right, people. Nobody else has any more questions. We can get up out of here. Y'all let us know, is there any sneakers that y'all got any questions about? If Marilyn would have asked us or even listened, we would have told her to do size up. Like, I believe we said that on the show before.
Claire asked us what's going on with Dex.
What's up, Stephanie? I see you in the chat.
I just want to say shout outs to all the ladies though. September is September is a big month for y'all, Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Oh, if y'all need to get tested.
Is it September or is it October? Whatever.
I got you.
Any month. Y'all
I know how to do the job.
Yeah, like he get a breast exams and I do
Yeah.
just take also, but no, for real in real life, make sure y'all take care of yourself, man. Get checked. You never know. Some of these little elements that we got, we always push them off to being old or I'm working too hard or whatever the case may be. You never know what you could be living underlying with or starting to turn the fire on to. You could fire on to diabetes or whatever. But sometimes getting in front of it early is the best way to contain it and to get it out of here. So whatever we got to do to make ourselves better, that whether it's health, wealth, mental, spiritual, we got to do it. Not just our physical appearance is our best feature, our mental and also, our spiritual health is also wealth. So let's do the best let's do the best we can do by ourselves to make sure that we, are putting our best foot forward so we can continue to go on a little bit in this the times that we live in this rough world that we are a part of. So
people. Take care of yourselves. We're gonna see y'all next week, man. Everybody have a good one. Deuces.